Hi everyone, this is Arshia Farheen. So welcome to the Post-Harvest Technology Lab, College of Horticulture, Mojalla, Sri Konda Lakshman Telangana State Horticulture University. So we are from the processing folk and I'm here to give horticultural updates. So this is a new initiative from our side. We all know horticulture plays a very vital role in the GDP contribution, but still there are some facts to be known. So in current scenario, there are certain problems like climate changes and especially land degradation or resources degradation, and the most important thing is increasing population. Our current population is about 8 billion. So now you have to feed the population for the 3 times, and the most important thing is now you are not going to feed them rubbish, you have to feed the nutritious food. So in that scenario, in that circumstances, do the agriculture is going to contribute or horticulture is going to contribute, or both going to give the sustainable production, or should we shift from the agricultural production or crop diversification to the horticultural production? So if I talk about some statistical data, our geographical area is about 329 million hectares. In that 90 million hectares is completely a wasteland. In that particular 90 million hectares of land can be used to produce the dryland horticultural crops, which can sustain the both biotic and abiotic stresses. And if I talk about the food grain production, so in 1950 to 1951, food grain production is about 50 million tons. So now in 20s, the production has increased to 296.5 million tons. So the production is about 6 times increase. Especially in horticulture, in 1950 to 1951, the production was just 25 million tons, but now the production has increased to 320 million tons. So our horticulture production has increased to 6.6 times when compared to that of agricultural production. So here the increase of production implies the increase in the employment, increase in the food security, and most importantly the nutritional security of the population. But still there is a gap between the actual yield and the potential yield. So at field level, agricultural crops take up to 82% of the land but gives only 44% of value. Horticultural crops take up 10% of land and it almost gives 33% of the value. Over the minimal land also, horticultural yield is high and the nutritional value in the production is also high. So at present days, horticultural crops from 2009 to 2020, over 288 horticultural varieties have been introduced. In that, 23 fruit varieties have been introduced, 38 spice crops, 155 vegetable crops, and 72 other horticultural crop varieties have been introduced. So if we talk about the water problem, as water scarcity is the main problem here, so horticultural crops mainly concentrate about per drop and more yield, where we use the micro irrigation methods like drip irrigation, and even Indian government is giving for 55% of small farmers are getting subsidy and 45% of marginal farmers are getting subsidy over the micro irrigation. Horticultural sector is highly feasible about the technology that we are aware of hydroponics, where whatever the water is used in agriculture through the flood irrigation, over only 10% of water that is used in hydroponics, which is continuously recycled for producing the nutritious food. And if we talk about the IoTs, this is being the new technology that is introduced at the farmer level, so that makes the easy in the production sector. So here what I want to conclude with the updates, and we'll be back soon next week with the new updates. So till then, stay blessed.